Hey guys, welcome back to today's vlog. Lately, our garden has been producing some beautiful homegrown tomatoes. Our garden has also produced so many cucumbers, so many that we're having like 5 or 6 to harvest every single day. And can someone please tell me why dogs do this? Why they like to roll in disgusting stuff? I think she does it on purpose because look at her face right now. You cannot tell me that that is not a face of pure joy, and she loves getting baths, which is so funny because she looks like she doesn't love them when she's getting them, and then as soon as you let her go, she goes wild. Although I've been dancing almost every day, I just feel like I haven't been progressing in the way that I wanted, but I'm also in my hard on myself era. You'll see later on. I don't know. I've been in my feels and I've been in a little bit hard on myself, whether it's because of YouTube or because of other things, personal things. But lately with ballet too, I've been like, oh, why can't I just see growth? But at the same time, I have to just think about the fact that growth is not linear, and improving in ballet for sure is not linear. You see it over time, and sometimes things have to kind of get worse before they get better, you know, or at least sometimes they feel worse before they get better, if that makes any sense. One of the biggest things I've had to combat in my dance career is hyperextension in my knees, and that's something that I notice a lot when I dance because I wiggle wobble on my ankles a lot because I never knew how to properly support my hypermobility until I started strength training and flexibility training with Flex Space Studios, and becoming a instructor there has taught me so much about the human body overall, because as an instructor and as a teacher in whatever I'm teaching, whether it's ballet or stretching, I always have to do so much learning and so much research, and I think that's why I feel so much more fulfilled as a dance teacher and as a teacher in general for movement rather than when I was dancing, because I'm putting in the work for others as well as benefiting it for myself. Anyways, I went to the mall shortly after and I got so excited after seeing Zero, which was one of my favorite characters from Nightmare Before Christmas, and just seeing all the Halloween things in general made me really happy. Also, this whole setup is goals, and I really like the vibe of these chairs, but I didn't really care for the fabric of them. I just feel like it'd be a difficult fabric to clean. Also, these squishmallows were adorable. Of course, I had to leave taking a squishmallow and another squishmallow. I think the one that I purchased is pretty unique. It's a little bug, a little slug with glasses, and her name is Cordelia, so I'll have to show you guys in the next vlog and do a little haul of my squishmallows because I keep saying I'll do that. But anyways. Oh my goodness. Guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today it's Saturday, August 5th, and honestly, I have been terrible at vlogging, and I've been saying that all summer long. I think the reason I've been really terrible, I keep saying it's because I'm busy or, you know, I haven't had time, but the real reason is because I lost motivation after my views have been a lot down in the summer, and I told myself when I first started social media I wouldn't care about views and I wouldn't, you know, I just be myself, but obviously I do care about the views now, and that's an ego thing I just have to get over. So I've been holding off on vlogging because I'm like, ugh, my vlogs aren't doing that well, but I know the majority of people who consistently watch my channel enjoy the vlogs, so here I am. But I haven't done a vlog in a while where I just kind of like chat with you guys and update you guys. Like, I answered some questions last week when I was getting ready while we went to a wedding last weekend. It's been exactly a week since I've actually vlogged because I've been vlogging throughout the week, just like little things. We went out for dinner last night. Actually, me and Steven's dad did, because Steven went out for dinner with a colleague and I went out with his dad, and we got dinner and we went to a patio, and that was really nice. We got this like giant pineapple too that came with our dinner, and it was so cool. So I'll definitely put that in here. And the boys, the reason Steve's dad's out today or up here today is because he's helping Steven with a lot of the backyard stuff. So while they were doing that this morning, I vacuumed, I cleaned the bathroom, I did some indoor chores because I did not do any chores for the last a couple weeks, especially because I wasn't 100% last week. Last weekend, I literally just slept all weekend after the wedding. Like, I got home and I just slept and relaxed, recuperated. I saw the doctor this week too, because I just wanted to check that, you know, my chest infection didn't come back or anything. Every single test that she did on me was negative, so that was awesome. It was just a little, it was my laryngitis just because I have to stop yelling at people. But anyways, here I am now, getting ready, feeling 100% again, which is awesome. It sucks to have a cold in the summer because you can't go anywhere and all you want to do is go outside, you know? So it's nice to be better again. I'm not going to take advantage, or I am going to take advantage of feeling good again because, yeah, you should absolutely take advantage of the beautiful weather when it's summer. I also need to dust the house because I have not done that in a really long time. I think I'm gonna go out and get lunch today since the boys are gonna be working outside all day and they're gonna be exhausted. So I'm gonna go do that later. But for now, while I'm getting ready, I'm just kind of thinking about just like curriculum stuff for dance teaching, because I'm really excited. I got a bunch of new like notebooks to use. I got some new textbooks I want to get some reading done with. And I just want to be super organized this year. This year is the year of organization. I also started cutting some of the music that I'm going to be using for next year. So that's all dandy and great. And other than that, summer's kind of the same old. And I love it. I love having the weekends off. But to be honest, it feels weird not having anything Saturday morning because during the year I'm so used to teaching ballet or teaching dance Saturday morning because that's when people don't have school or people have time on the weekends. So it's very strange in the summer to not wake up and go to the dance studio very first thing, but I'm enjoying sleeping in for sure, trying to get all of the rest that I can. I say sleeping in, but we woke up at like 6:30 or 7 this morning. I don't know why, it was just happened. We probably woke up because the sun got us up, and where we face with our house, we get a little sunlight because we also have windows like all over, so yay. I kind of want to go to Winners today too to look at, I don't know, some patio things maybe. I saw a really nice patio set at Walmart for like $120 and it comes with 4 chairs because outside our patio set only has the 2 chairs. So if we have company over, we have to drag an inside chair outside. And as you guys know, patio furniture is more water resistant and it's made for being outdoors. So I don't want to keep my indoor chairs outside in case they get ruined by the elements. So I think because it's the end of the summer, they should have some good sales, patio furniture. So I'm going to check that out today, hopefully, if I have time, which I probably have lots of time. On another note, I think I mentioned to you guys that I watched Barbie twice and it was so good, guys. I think it was definitely the movie of the summer. I want to see Oppenheimer as well. I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. So I definitely want to go see Oppenheimer, but maybe I'll wait till it's out of theaters because it's pretty busy right now in the summer. Even where we live, it's so busy. I was talking with one of my students the other day too about ballet and the different cross trainings that you can do with ballet. And I thought I would share it with you guys because why not share some knowledge that I have about this with you guys? So when I was in ballet school, cool and funny story, rather than doing like PE, because since I was in high school, we still had to graduate with our credits and we still had to have a gym credit. We still had to have like an English credit, math credit, all that. We still had to graduate with enough credits to say we graduated high school. Long story short, our PE or our gym credit ended up being a class that was in the pool. So it was conditioning, but it still counted towards PE. And it was also really smart because pool exercises aren't weight bearing. So you're less likely to get injured, but you're still conditioning your body. So I was telling one of my students yesterday that one of the best things that you can do if you're either injured or you just want to improve technique is dance in the pool. Literally, I would do bar in the pool one time when I was injured. I had a stress fracture and I was told I couldn't do any weight bearing activity. So my physio was like, but you know what? You can absolutely go in the pool because there's no weight bearing there. You have no gravity there. You're floating basically, but you're still using the resistance with your port de bras, with your arms, with your back, with your legs. So it was really fun and I love swimming. So it was a win-win for sure. That being said, definitely check with a physiotherapist if you are injured. Don't listen to me. Go check with a physiotherapist before trying any exercise plan. But we were talking about other kinds of fun cross training that has to do with ballet because it has for sure evolved in the last few years because when I was in ballet school, you know, I would go to the gym and I would just do cardio. I never did weight training. I never did resistance training. I'd say my favorite kind of cross training when it comes to ballet would have to be resistance training because A, it's good for you, B, it makes you stronger, and C, it just makes sense because it can be directly applied to the movement, right? You can do some of the same exercises just with a resistance band, or you can do the same exercises with an ankle weight, you know? Just any kind of resistance in your movement. Weight training is also really good for your bones, especially as a female. That being said, I do not lift heavy weights in the slightest, but if I do have an opportunity, I will put my little dumbbells in my hands and use them for my core, use them to strengthen my back. Other ways of cross training. Definitely, I said this before, but my favorite form of cardio is just a long walk, even just a brisk walk. If I feel like I need to move one day, but I don't have a lot of time, I'll grab Elsa, we'll go on a light brisk walk to the beach and back, you know? I'm not somebody who loves to run. I used to run a lot, but I just found it was pretty harsh on my joints and it wasn't something that was conducive to what I was doing in dance, because dance can already be kind of hard on your joints, especially if you're not working on a sprung floor. So I don't run anymore. If I were to pick up some kind of cardio with a machine, it would be the bike. We have a bike. We bought a bike for Valentine's Day one year. Me and Steven bought it for each other for Valentine's Day, which is so romantic. So yeah, I like the bike because it's not weight bearing. I don't go on it very much. Actually, the last time I went on it was probably April or something, especially in the summer because I get so many walks in and I go outside so often. And ultimately, when it comes to finding exercise that will work for you, you have to enjoy it. I think that's the reason so many people now are turning to Pilates and ballet and things like that, because it's more enjoyable and it goes by faster. You know, I teach bar fitness every Monday and I told the girls, I was like, wow, like the 45 minutes of the class goes by so quickly. And they're like, yeah, that's why we take it. We love it. It goes by so fast, but you get so much done and you feel so good after. So find something like that that you enjoy and that doesn't feel like a chore. Because when I used to run, I felt like, oh, I have to run today, because, you know, I would do like the 30-day challenge or whatever. You know, even when it came to yoga, I used to do hot yoga all the time and I used to do yoga all the time. But honestly, I'm not the most patient person. So just sitting in a pose for me isn't fun. I would much rather, you know, do something like Pilates where you're constantly moving, or even if you're holding an isometric pose, you have some kind of goal you're going towards. And I know yoga is more of a spiritual journey as well, and it has a lot more to do with your whole self versus just your physical self. So that's just my opinion though. I just don't connect in the same way with yoga than in the same way that I connect with Pilates and other forms of exercise. But on that note, I'm pretty much done my makeup. I am smudged, very smudged. I think I'm gonna blow dry my hair, or maybe I'll just let it air dry because I wanna go tend to the garden. Since the guys are outside, I'll just go say hi as well and let my hair dry in the sun, because air drying it, or rather blow drying this amount of hair, guys, takes way, way, way too long. So I gave up on blow drying it. Even when I do blow dry it before bed, if I have a shower before bed, it takes me so long and I just go to bed with wet hair. I do put a towel down though, because I don't want my pillows to get like moldy, or I don't want, you know, my hair to not dry properly. So I try to let the towel absorb it. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's my logic. On that note, like I said, I'm gonna go outside, go water the plants, maybe tend to the garden, and yeah. I don't know what else to say here, guys. I'm probably gonna close out the vlog here. I know it was really short, but I don't know. I just felt really unmotivated. But that being said, I still did what I could because I love creating content and I love posting YouTube videos. I love editing them. That's my favorite part. Filming them is probably the hardest part for me, which seems like it wouldn't be because you just put the camera out and you do your thing, you know, or you talk or whatever. But I love editing. It takes way longer than filming. Like I can film a video in 20 minutes, but then the editing will take longer because if I have to add in a caption or a text or some kind of edit, or, you know, I have to go through all of the talking again, it's gonna take me at least double the amount of time, but that part's really enjoyable to me. So it's pretty cool that I can do this. And you know, I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube, but it's something and it's been fun and fresh and it makes me feel more connected with you guys. So if you want me to talk about like my YouTube journey, or I don't know, how much I make on YouTube, or what I do when I edit my videos, that kind of stuff, I'm probably the last person you would want to ask about that stuff, because I'm not a professional when it comes to video editing, and I'm not a professional when it comes to YouTube space. But if you're curious, ask, because I'm totally 100% transparent about this kind of stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna go outside and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for hanging with me, and it's been a blast. Maybe that should be my new outro. It's been a blast. No, I don't like it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye.
It's time to start all over and go for it.